everyone, I'm Jazzie Belle. Now you may know me from interviewing some of your favorite celebrities on the red carpet, such as Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, Tyler Perry, Eddie Murphy, and many, many more. Now, my job usually consists of me traveling from coast to coast, attending movie premieres, where afterwards I give my opinion on whether I think the movies are hot or not. Well, since we all chilling at home thanks to Corona, I figure why not keep the tradition going. Join me every week as I give you my top 3 picks to watch in TV and film on my new series called Quarantine and Chill. So, stock up on your groceries, get your snacks together, wash those hands, and please, please don't forget to wash that ass. And first up, Tiger King.
It's not every day that a zookeeper went to prison for murder for hire.
Now, if it wasn't for social media, I would have not watched this documentary. But thanks to you all for memeing the fuck out of this guy, I gave in. Now, anytime I get to see white people act ratchet and ghetto, I'm here for it. In 60 seconds, I'm going to tell you why you should watch Tiger King. Let's go. Well, for one, the tagline itself is captivating. Murder, mayhem, and madness. And no, it's not misleading. Well, the only M they left out was good old meth. Pure entertainment filled with so many unbelievable twists and turns. Overall, this film is about 2 arch nemesis that are obsessed with each other. One being a gay gun-toned pussycat lover by the name of Joe Exotic. The other, a Florida woman by the name of Carol Baskin. That's very reminiscent of Kathy Bates in both Misery and Dolores Claiborne. 2 great movies to watch, by the way. We all love a great rival story, but the odd thing about these 2 is that one claims to be better than the other, but are actually very much alike. One will ultimately go to jail, but I have a feeling at the end of this movie, you will ask yourself, who's the true villain here? And let me just say this. The co-stars in this film do not disappoint. These 3 real-life characters deserve an award for Best Supporting Castmates. Talk about a hot mess. I give this original Netflix series 2 thumbs up. Up next, Uncorked. Unfortunately, due to Corona, this film did not get the proper rollout it deserved. But thanks to the image of a brother straddling the tip of a wine bottle, I was curious. I wanted to know more. I wanted to know who that man was and why the hell he was sitting up there. Another reason why I decided to watch this film was due to familiar faces like Courtney B. Vance, who's been married to Angela Bassett for over 20 years and who played the shit out of Johnny Cochran in OJ versus the People. In my book, child, he could do no wrong. And Niecy Nash. Girl, every time I saw that body hit the screen, I was like, yes! Girl, you look amazing. Okay, here's my review. Start the clock. It's a must-see. Let me just say, I didn't start off feeling that way. My first attempt in watching this film, I cut it off after the first 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know, it started off a bit slow, and it was kind of hard for me to understand the words that was coming out of this brother's mouth. But the next day, I went back to it, I put the captions on, and honey, let me tell you, once you get past that hump, you're definitely in for a treat. This film speaks to so many different components, but the 2 most important for me was a portrayal of black love between a father and a son, and the journey one takes when finding their voice. Set in the heart of Memphis, we meet Lewis, the father, played by Courtney B. Vance, who runs a family restaurant. And to his disappointment, he realizes his son Elijah doesn't want to continue on the legacy, but instead, he wants to be a wine expert. Met with his father's disdain and lack of support, the young man finds himself between a rock and a hard place. Ultimately, this movie speaks to anyone that has a dream, especially to the one that hasn't quite figured it out yet, but is on that path of discovery. I give Uncorked 2 thumbs up. Up next, They Come, They Go. A short film about a 20-something's love story that follows a dancer and a musician's journey from lovers to strangers. Now take away the ballet slippers and the guitar, and this has my love life written all over it. Hell, I'm sure that goes for the rest of you all too. But let's get right to it. Start the clock. 14 minutes of pure cinematic beauty. First-time director Cameron J. Ross did not waste a frame. The beautiful thing about this film is that it gives the viewers insight on where we all possibly go wrong with love. Hell, it made even question our perception of what love is and why we choose to go down that road every time. It takes us on a journey of the first encounter to all the highs in between to when you think you have it all figured out and then boom, it's all over. Leaving us with playing in our heads each scenario and asking ourselves repeatedly, what the hell just happened? Well, you know what they say. It's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Her, portrayed by Khadijah Sharif, and him, portrayed by Broderick Hunter, two aesthetically pleasing specimens will have you agreeing with those sentiments even more. I mean, who doesn't want to date these two, even if it is only for 14 minutes? Not only is this film well written, produced, and directed, but the pickings of this all-black cast make this film even more enjoyable to watch. I give They Come, They Go 2 thumbs up. Check it out now on Amazon Prime. Alright you guys, that is a wrap. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below and give me your thoughts on my top 3 picks of the week. I'll see you guys right here next time on Quarantine and Chill. Bye!
Quarantine. 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 Quarantine.
You guys,